iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Hello and welcome to the Nedbank Cup weekend. It's the quarterfinals of the Nedbank Cup with the Lights Kukuna and Shipper United. And then, of course, we'll see Dondol Stars against Orlando Pirates, Stellenbosch against Sundowns, and Mamkize Royal AM versus Kaizer Chiefs, Arthur Zwane, Kaizer Mutaung Jr., Bobby Mutaung, Jessica Mutaung, and of course, Kaizer Mutaung Senior, if you want to look at it that way. Junior Khanye, our analyst. Very interesting week, of course. Royal AM, I think last year, we were thinking of Royal AM as a team that is almost like a hoodoo team here, Kaizer Chiefs. But I think this season, Kaizer Chiefs has corrected that. Convincingly doesn't matter, but they're not losing as much to Royal AM this time around. John Maduka coming in, losing some games, winning some games. That game is playing on Sunday at 6 p.m. What do you think? Kaizer Chiefs, Royal AM?
Nkululeko mabrada kunjani?
Yes,
Ngibulise uJustice.
Just.
Nalento engwenya yethu Benedict Sofila kasibulise ya mabahasa. Ebafethu kunjani, keep on supporting iDiskiTV, fighting no one try to fix South African football. Unfortunately try call this week yabo 0011441010 no ayikho. Somebody must smell okay cheesy. Yeah, very tough game. Truly speaking, it's not easy. Royal M just won their last game 3-1. If I'm not mistaken, 3-1, yeah, during the week. Well, last week, yes. Now, during the week, last game, they won.
Oh, yeah. They lost midweek to Marumo Gallants 3-1. And then they came back. They beat someone on the weekend 3-1.
Yeah, midweek last and then right.
Yeah, the
last game, but they lost before that 3-1, right? Kaizer Chiefs, they draw, but they won about 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
And then they draw 1 game. Not the easy game, truly speaking, Kululeko, but truly speaking, Kaizer Chiefs, it's 11v11, and then they draw. They failed to win 11v11, and truly speaking, Marumo Karansi, it's in bottom. Kubenzima gave Kaizer Chiefs a very tough game. Being a game for both teams. It was not, they missed chances, both teams, and Marumo Karansi were playing away, and Kaizer Chiefs playing home. Truly speaking, they struggled. I need to be honest, the last game never convinced. Azange Babe in charge, dominant, especially playing home. But Dala Royal inconsistency. I think player with HR, they need to bring younger players mixing with experience, got quality experienced players such as Pelembe. Now they're raising their hands. I fail to understand why they are being at Royal Nascimento as well. But they can't bring all of them by 11. Bring youngsters that they're very very good player. Mix these youngsters. Now with they're not youngsters, but younger players with those experienced players.
Yeah.
I think very energetic balance, defense and attack. Because we consider very easy. John Matuka. Team need to understand with as much as he must balance it with defense. Atazwane, his team need to with Mabadala Nabantaba 11. They need to, if I go raba concede, because the defense nanga be convinced young. Goalkeeper as well nanga be convinced abana midfield as well, creative midfield or Abantaba in charge. This is a test, but Mina Nsasho Royal M is going to win the game. Kaizer Chiefs will be eliminated in this one. I need to be honest. Mabadala 11v11. They were lucky. Emakemina mani. Uktola booking a red card. We won't blame them about referee.
Matuka was saying we can't blame Chiefs. You have to Chiefs, if they receive a red card, it's a red card. If there's a mistake, it's a mistake by the referee.
Yeah, referee is smart now, as but my red card is a red card. Yeah, because amanya red card be you. Obvious amanya questionable, but amanya be you. So all I'm trying to say with Kaizer Chiefs, they got about 5 games in a row whereby they got advantage red card. It's only 1 game that they won. They able to score Ngalama red card. The rest they failed to convert, and they were lucky to win. But ngaphandle kokora, and amanye ureferee uthola ukuthi I'm not convinced njengoba ngisho ama-decision ka-ref. So kule game 11v11 nayo ama-Romo Gallants they failed to win the game. Even now playing against one of the strongest team engiyibonile especially manje ngibonile last game, ngikhuluma nge-last game yabo, not amanye ama-game wabo, playing against Kaizer Chiefs that they consistently won 4 games. Mari last game they struggled to win, but Kaizer Chiefs they will stage whereby good last 8 is about eliminated. Is a winner Royal 2-0 or 1-0. Kaizer Chiefs they won't score goal.
Okay. WSP.co.za if you want to put your money on this game. Mamelodi Sundowns Stellenbosch, that's playing at 6 p.m. On Saturday. Stellenbosch and Mamelodi Sundowns have already played this season. They recently played with a very different Mamelodi Sundowns squad rotation. Sundowns played 1-1 against Golden Arrows. They played a better last 20 minutes. They could have scored against the Golden Arrows. But I think the poor game was the one against the Swallows. They couldn't break Swallows Football Club. It ended 0-0. So Sundowns have drawn 3 matches: 0-0 against Cape Town City, 0-0 against Swallows, and then 1-1 against Golden Arrows as well. Stellenbosch on the other side, that's another team actually that scores and concede every single. Oh, actually, Royal AM defeated Stellenbosch 3-1. And Stellenbosch scored first in that game, Junior Mendieta. So in as much as Stellenbosch scores, they beat 6-3 Rockets, whatever. What is this? TS Galaxy, the Rockets. They beat them 6-3. They score, but they concede a lot of goals. Sundowns, Stellenbosch, what do you think of the game?
Maras sikhuluma ngenkintsela ze-PSL manje. Yeah, the champions of African football. Game Swallows attitude problem. They won already. We need to be honest kuleko singafihli. They've set a standard. Irrespective ngoba siya debate, they won these people already long ago. 5 games as we speak. Yes, they draw 3. Poor game, especially with the 11 lebe bayidlalisa kule game ye-Moroka Swallows, but I think they're unfortunate kule game le to win not
won against Arrows.
Yes. Yes, Arrows scored eqala, but different team as well. But quality is there, you can't deny it. Their team they Stellenbosch, I think there's this true colors with Sundowns they want to come. Quality team. Numbers don't lie. One of the best team in Africa is a continent. They've set the standard. They know it's a cup. Look at the mindset of those players. It's a matter of coaching. You can't deny quality. You can't question equality. But it was a mindset, the coaching with Fede. Lift up my thought. So good game. Stellenbosch goalkeeper, it's a problem. Defense, it's a problem. Front three quality. Mendieta, yes. What is name? Titus. Reynas. Titus. Mendieta. Front three. Midfield team as well, but against who? So Sundowns at the back very strong. The goalkeeper, one of the best in the country.
That was a shit goal that they scored. I think it was in the middle. If you remember, Arrows, that goal was in the middle. I was doing something and I was like, did this one go in? But it went in. I think Stellenbosch is going to score with their front three. It's a matter of how many goals are they going to concede. Sage Stevens is a problem. Lee Langerfeld Nair here and there, but there's a problem with the back four plus their goalkeeping department. I think it's a matter of how many goals Sundowns is going to concede, but I think Stellenbosch will score too.
I mean, give me yes with his score. Bazoba off ground. Ebadlala nezinye inkuleko. Man fully grounds yalvala.
I think that game is in Stellenbosch. I think that game is in Stellenbosch, if I'm not mistaken. But those guys are going to score. I'm not saying Sundowns is going to lose, but Stellenbosch will score.
Right. Chances they will get, make no mistake. But inkuleko lezi azikwazi ukusitsha on. Is ne quality mfethu. Ne quality inkuleko eningi lapha. Stellenbosch only 11 that can start and finish the game. Ngisasho back for you questionable. Agna communication between them and the goalkeeper. Agna balance between attack and defense. So Stipaka we are kule game concern kakhulu. If they go tactically without the discipline, bazoyithola 4 or even 3. Amarukora ngeke. So badlala nithi truly speaking lengwenya lezi switch on kule game le njengoba ngitshela 3 bazoyithola. If they bazoya ngale pace aba ukuthi pound to pound the inexperience, the experience abana Sundowns ukudlala Champions League, truly speaking I can tell the mindset will change. Ngeke concede Sundowns game akusasa. Stellenbosch izoyithola 3 2-0 3-0 yes. izoyithola iStellenbosch. Yeah.
All right, wsp.co.za finally, before we let you go. Yeah, we are sponsored by World Sports Betting. It's a betting company. If you want to go and put your money on these matches, wsp.co.za. Dondol Stars, Orlando Pirates. Now, this should be a simple game. Not simple in effect, you're going to win Mara. There is a huge gap between these two teams. The other one is in the top 3 of the top league, and the other one is there's a league between them. Motsepe Foundation, and you see the Motsepe Championship, and then they go to ABC Motsepe League. So there's like a whole league between them. But the football.
Mr. Ref, please.
After bugs.
Le ngonya le una Dondol na le JTR. Bana especially JTR na Dondol bana IT ngikhuluma ngama chairman directors. I think team yabo appointing ukappoint abantu whereby they gonna coaches that day abazipola. Compliment to the chairman as well. Truly speaking, I'm a player that they compliment to good identify talent. Very talented team. Dondol, very fluid, skillful team as well. Fearless. The experience will be different here. Orlando Pirates definitely sure. Ngeke be easy for bona. Ya wonke umuntu obona ukuthi ground yomaso ngeke. Pirates gonna get the challenge. Ureferee ngicela zikehle man. That's why ngisho. Labafana they gonna show many players after this game. They will be wanted by other teams, big teams as well. Very fluid, skillful. So it's different. Ukuthi joba ngithi referee is not gonna be. Pirates is gonna win. I can tell you, but
they should win.
Ngeke kube easy. Mina ngithi bazowina. Even this game can go to penalties as well. Three Pirates winning ngayo. Izoyiwina. Last time Minister gonna score Pirates depth of concentration. Yes, truly speaking, but it's not gonna be easy. Dondolo a very strong side nguleko. Fearless. Identification of talent, individual. Angibabonile laba cheat. I very they beat SuperSport, right? Yeah.
SuperSport namazulu.
Yeah. Especially game yabo ngibabonile namazulu SuperSport. Technical Kevin Qinamaka. Truly speaking, a very skillful team. Fearless attackers amnandi. Zimnandi zasephuqweni. Zizi enjoyile phuqweni zithatha zisa formal. To them is no longer formal, just ukuthi bazama principles abafana. Good team. But badlala experience team, we can't deny. A very quality, ngibonile Pirates compliment to number 2 with DStv Premiership, and compliment to Orlando Pirates. They've got individual quality players, especially Loch when he's there. He make things happen. He's got a big heart, one of the best South African talent. Linye ngiwitness ile just that ngicela nje afake effort kule spanner senza manje. Une impact, but kufuneka teamwork. Makakhona yes kunento it seems yizo ngithi nge-levels of concentration a team who can make things happen change abanye nyababona it's very easy ukuthi badile nabo Kemiti Rasmus as well makangadlala for me he can also get a goal especially adlali naye uThemi Nkosi Lodge last minute levels of concentration yezoluzisa ilo iDondolo ureferee naye ngicela mana angafaki isandla ngiyamcela man ngoba kuzoba igame emnandi attacking versus attack kuzobona nkulu yeah.
Okay, uko referee kuthiwa nguJelly Chavani. Yeah.
My brother please.
Jelly Chavani. Penalty ezithu ku Pirates Jelly Chavani.
Is my brother we asking you my brother. Sicela ubona ibhola so that South African football can improve. Yeah, angeke bamnike le game.
Nokuvutela Jelly Chavani it's a corner kick for the opposition. Athi pre uphelile umdlalo kusele 5 seconds kusele 2 minutes.
Cela yenze ku wonke ama team lo nto le. Asina problem yabo. Yankuleko ngaphandle kwe joke. I wish the referees especially ku wonke ama game lawo. Babe honest. All the games not only Pirates. The referees abaziphathe grand. Yeah, if foul is a foul mara abaziphathe grand. Makuyiyo. So I think people also improve South Africa.
All right, iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.